Can I just say that there's a special place in hell for streaming apps that have commercials even though you're already paying them? Hi, I would just like everyone to know that I am running off of a single cup of green tea, 10 Dunkin' Donuts munchkins, a slice of lunch meat, and 2.5 hours of sleep. I feel great. Yeah, I'm pretty much running on fumes today. I want to blame it on the birds that are outside at all hours of the night, because I can promise you those birds that are loud as by the way, have been keeping me up almost every year at the same time of year. No, I know it's not, because last night they actually weren't that loud. So I don't know why I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, but I did, and here I am. But hi, I am glad I'm here regardless. Now, for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress, and your resident lunatic. And today, we are watching episode 5 and 6 of The Legend of Vox Machina. And I gotta say, the response on this series has been incredible. You guys have really come through for me. And to be honest, I really didn't expect it, because I keep forgetting that things like Dungeons and Dragons and, you know, tabletop gaming, even LARPing, stuff like that isn't that obscure these days. There are a lot of aspects of nerd culture that were niche markets 5-6 years ago that are now mainstream, and I'm constantly surprised by it. And there's a small side of me that's a little bitter about it as someone who grew up a weird black kid in the early 2000s, but you know, that's besides the point. I'm not gonna harp on that. But I am very, very, very pleased at the response this has gotten, and thank you guys so much. Now, in our last episode, I found out where the phrase "no mercy Percy" comes from. Percy is known for having no mercy. I don't want to say I'm a Percy simp. Something about the tragic white-haired boy. Give me a stuck-up bitch with a tragic backstory, and they're immediately my favorite character. Either that or they use the Boku pronoun. Listen, those are my favorite types of characters. Okay? I am a very simple woman, okay? Now, with that being said, I think we're kind of working with Vex and Vax as sort of the main characters. Percy, I think at some point is going to end up being, it's giving love interest to Vax for me, because I noticed that she has a bit of a soft spot for him. She's the one who talks to him on a level playing field. Or, as a matter of fact, she seems to be the only one who can shut him up, or like get him to be like, hey, pay attention. Come back down to earth. She seems to be the only one who can really do that. I mean, there's Keyleth, but I think he's more protective of Keyleth than anything. Even though he did yell at her in episode 3, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. I'll overlook it for now. But don't yell at Keyleth. Don't yell at my daughter. Listen, I love character-driven stories. I love watching characters make decisions even though they're not always good. And that's one of the reasons I love D&D so much. Your judgment hinges on whether or not you survive. Now, yes, there are dice rolls, but sometimes you wouldn't have to roll the dice if you didn't go there in the first place, you know what I mean? As someone who is an outsider to the whole Critical Role circle, it is very easy to get attached to these characters because these characters were basically individually created. There was already a lot of time and effort put into writing and developing these characters before the show was written and developed, and I think that is a massive advantage it has over a lot of other shows out there. It validates people who were really into the original podcast, and it brings a lot of newer people like me in because I can see the attention to detail and character development in a structure of a story that I already love. So it's very, very easy for me to get attached to these characters because I can see that there was a lot of love and care put into them. It's one of the reasons I tend to like C-dramas. With C-dramas, usually a lot of censorship and red tape keeps them from being made true to form. However, the people who make these shows are often very passionate about what they make. For instance, stuff like Word of Honor and The Untamed, while they couldn't necessarily be true to the books they originally came from, you can tell they were made by people who have not only read and absorbed the content, but really, really loved it because they wanted to do everything possible to validate the fans of the original series and bring new people in so they could see how much they love it. I think that passion is quite lacking in a lot of Amazon or Netflix originals or Hulu originals, especially when it comes to Netflix, because I think Netflix likes to make trash for trash's sake. I don't think that's very fun or very lucrative. I mean, of course it's not lucrative. Have you seen their stocks lately? However, I also believe that streaming and these streaming services often give rise to these very passionate projects. I don't want to call it a catch-22. It's more of a double-edged sword because because for all the gems you find, there's twice the garbage. Hell, I like garbage. I mean, I feel like garbage right now, so that counts for something, I'm sure. I'm a big believer of not everything you watch has to be great and pristine and worthy of acclaim. You can also tell when something's just being made because people are desperate to make money. I mean, look at the entire MCU. My bitterness about Disney aside, I really appreciate the effort that went into this show, and I really appreciate the effort that's being put forth into adult-oriented animation and just animation as an art in general. I really appreciate that. So that's my gushing for the day. I really do enjoy this show, and I hope there is more like it in the future. Now, I think this next episode is going to be getting to Whitestone in the first place. D&D is a lot like a Peter Jackson film, where it's 1 hour of action and 2 hours of travel and whatever else is out there. Usually for me, it's a lot of role-playing. I role-play very heavily when I play D&D, especially on historically black dice. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of getting to Whitestone. I really want to see what's going on with Pike. I love Pike. According to the comments, the person who played Pike couldn't be there for every game. What they did was give reasons why she was not there. Apparently the show does it really well, according to what y'all say, and I'm pretty sure they will. Like I said, there was a lot of thought put into the show, a lot of careful consideration, so I'm pretty sure for whatever reason she's gone, they're gonna make it good. Because I can tell you that farewell hit me. It made me kind of upset. I don't know, when Grog's sad, I'm sad. I really do love the characters in this show. Now, without further ado, we are gonna go ahead and put in our headphones and commence with the drama. I am very much enjoying myself so far. Okay. We're already doing this. I have a feeling they're used to this. Oh, they're trying to get to Gilmore's. Oh, she has a pet squirrel too? Oh, it's Keyleth. I was about to get really excited. I mean, Keyleth is still a reason to be excited.
Oh man, being bad is so exciting.
Oh my god, I love her.
Crime doesn't pay, but it is entertaining.
Legit question though, are Vex and Gilmore exes or friends with benefits? Because it seems it's giving more friends with benefits than exes. I'm just being honest. I love group shots like this. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see it in any sort of like media, especially in shonen anime, I love shit like that. Give me a full group power walk. I love it.
Just, you know, sort of on the run.
Keyleth, honey, I think your charisma skill is at a 9.
I don't want to know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you already figure.
And our healer's out of commission.
Although Keyleth could definitely still be a healer. I will never not love the creation of shopkeepers in D&D. They are always some of the best characters the DM makes. Unseen servant? Why unseen servant? It's clearly seen. Keyleth, sweetie, honey.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. Love it. Love it. Immediately love it. Oh, Vex doesn't like that. That's a usual thing that happens in life, you know. One of your siblings starts dating and you were once really close, and you kind of have to reconcile with the fact that they're not going to be spending as much time with you as they do their significant other, because they're going to be living with their significant other, not with you. Give him a minute, Vex.
You're heading home. Figured you'd look happier.
Where all my family died? Vex?
For the record, I have a magnificent bitch face.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It is magnificent.
Oh, totally.
No.
Some.
No.
Okay, yeah, most of it's impossible.
Yeah.
Something called a zipper twat.
I think it's a ziggurat.
Because what I was picturing was like, whoa.
I mean, honestly, same. Aww. Yeah, he misses Pike.
Hey, Pike is going to be fine.
Aww.
I'm more worried about us without her.
Honestly, yes. You're missing one voice of reason, because the person who I'm taking is usually the voice of reason is not thinking clearly, and the only other available voice of reason isn't sure of her own voice. And as much as I like Vex, she's not a voice of reason. I feel a random encounter coming. Pitcher plans freak me out worse than Venus flytraps.
We need to keep moving. The Briarwoods are probably back in Whitestone by now.
I mean, they probably are, but you're not going to be much of help not being able to think clearly.
Stop the damn cart. Something's tracking us.
You probably should have led with that.
Are you hurt, little guy?
You're the only one that- oh. Oh, poor Keyleth. Why does this keep happening to her? It's because she has low wisdom, isn't it? Or just the native inhabitants of this feckin' swamp. But told you, random encounter. Oh, Jesus Christ. Same. Oh, no. No, no, no. Scanlan, this is why you need to have a dagger on your person, baby. You're a bard. Get a short sword. Ooh, good job, Keyleth. See, I knew you had it in you, baby girl. I knew they were gonna make some joke about that. There's always some joke about that in these shows. I'm thinking radiant damage. I'm thinking fire damage.
I'll take the other big one.
Can you do that? Wow, y'all are really lost without Pike. Come on, Keyleth, honey. There you go. Oh, that's my girl. We can always count on Grog to come through. I don't like Grog being a pessimist. Ooh, that's a problem.
Not dying to save that nerve.
I would die for Scanlan. Okay, so now they've lost the book. Oh, there go the horses. Ooh, problem. Scanlan has a whole floating hand. He has a whole floating hand. You cannot tell me that the gnome... I was about to say, you cannot tell me that man died that easily.
Yeah, when I die, it'll be the way the gods intended. Choked to death by a disgruntled pimp.
Aw, that was cute. Hey, Scanlan, your magic hand? You have a magic hand, Scanlan. Oh, and y'all ain't got the book. Is there some reason you're not shooting? Oh, well, she can't. That's right. Sucks for you, Percy.
My lady, the refinement of the Whitestone Shale is on track.
What would you need something fragile like shale for? Oh, all these people are about to be eaten. All those people are about to die.
You've been chosen for a very special event.
It's called death. Oh, this poor child. They don't give a fuck.
Whoops. A little too much.
Yeah, but successful.
Sorry.
What? Why were you standing that close?
You'll probably get your shit together eventually.
Jesus, Vex, come on. Okay, we managed to get some stuff. Spell scroll. Maybe don't face the others while you read that.
Now I'm confused and aroused.
Basically, my entire college experience.
And filled with Ashari I'm supposed to lead someday.
Ashari. Okay. For some
Vex is
reason,
right.
I thought she was a Genasi.
No,
Or
together.
Sylvan.
Don't listen to my sister.
She's jealous, as most close siblings get when their older or younger sibling starts dating.
Kiki.
I think Keyleth's problem... Kiki! You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. Relax. Relax. Vex is about to go, like, full jinx on Keyleth. Oh, Pike. Okay. Ooh. I really like that character's design. She's beautiful.
Battle a dark mage and she cracked my holy symbol and I haven't been able to connect or heal or do anything and now I think I'm cursed.
Oh, actually, that happens a lot. Pike is indeed the holiest of gnomes.
What's the strangest creature you've ever killed?
A tabaxi?
Shh, quiet, gotta sleep.
Yeah, that eternal sleep, Keyleth. Damn. To be fair, she was just defending herself. Oh. Gross. Percy is about to ruin this moment. Oh, Jesus Christ. Her parasitic twin wanted to get in on the fun. Percy's about to ruin the moment.
They're in Whitestone.
There we go.
First kill.
Thank you, Grog. It's understandable that Percy isn't in his right mind.
Thinking about when we left Singorn.
Singorn. They keep saying Singorn. That's the second time they said that.
And father.
Singorn is their hometown.
We didn't let ourselves get distracted by pretty things.
Don't leave me for Keyleth.
You're imagining things, Stubby.
Aw.
You know, sometimes courage is knowing there could be trouble and taking the chance anyway.
So is stupidity.
You always have to be a little bit stupid to take risks. That's me last night, doing that exact same thing, you know, minus the gun, but... Oh, he has their names on the gun. That's actually pretty great.
Lush. Orchards always in bloom.
So it's like the Four Seasons banner.
Sun tree.
The
They say it was
sun
planted by the
tree.
dawn.
What happened to that tree then? Percy's like, love and support. I haven't had this since I was a child. I'm so confused. It's giving Night of the Living Dead. Oof, they've destroyed this place. It looks like Uriel's instinct was initially correct.
I need to find Keeper Yenin.
I feel like that holy woman's gonna be in a bad way. Oh, yeah, no, you need to find a place to be, like, now.
Percy, you okay?
He hasn't been okay this whole time. Oh, Christ almighty.
It's us.
And oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize that at first. I didn't realize it was them in effigy. Oh my God. That's horrifying. Okay, if he knew her by name, then why did the guard not know her? You guys are about to get discovered, aren't you? You better move. Why are you standing there? Move. Oh, there he goes. Y'all better move. Move. It's one of the reasons I have issues with zombies. I can do the cutting and all of that. I can't do the eating. Like, once you start nomming on people, I'm out. And I fucking hate zombies.
We should cut them down.
No.
Then they'll know we're here.
Are you crazy? Out of the streets! Hide!
Yeah, follow their advice.
Can you vouch for us?
Oh, what? Because we all fucking know each other? Briarwood's a dicks.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Ooh, we love a good wise woman. Waiting for things to get better is never the greatest suggestion.
They don't attend my services, but their pale guard tolerate me, for now.
Because you
Truly
keep the
believe
people
that
calm.
Oh, but you're not the same.
Yeah, of course not, lady.
But you're leading this group.
No, he's not. Vex and Vax are clearly the leaders. Ah,
No, it's
still a piece of shit. There is no liquor to be had here.
We'll fucking murder everyone!
Grog is me when there's no more sweets left.
But I've seen uprisings fail, and if you charge up to that castle, you'll be slaughtered.
This is why I said what I want to do requires discretion.
And the resistance isn't strong enough because...
Their leader has been captured.
And they're being squeezed for resources, clearly.
You're telling me that Hellion is a resistance leader?
Yeah. Apparently he's a damn good one.
This town could use some hope.
They need more than hope. They need resources, money, and the ability to operate safely. Pike is figuring out her shit. Oh, I'm thinking Pike might have some trauma surrounding a fire. We love a good wise woman. So it looks like the only curse for you is anxiety, dear.
It's not a curse.
Yes, I'm saying you have depression.
There's no room for heroes in Whitestone.
Although, to be fair, I think if you looked as good as him, that you probably wouldn't be as evil. Ugh.
Grog, give me that.
Can't eat the corks, Grog. Fucking beret.
Those were bad ideas and you should all feel bad.
Where is Vox Machina?
He doesn't know who they are. This man has no idea who those people are. You are torturing him for information he does know.
What is that thing?
A sniper rifle. Bag of holding. That's nice. Percy is clearly an artificier. I thought he was a warlock.
Then has splitting the party ever worked?
Never, it never works. Keyleth is just getting more and more confident, and I love that for her.
I've almost got shit.
This is gonna cause problems. This is not gonna work.
Going to find a window.
Yeah, thank you.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be watching the front door.
We came for a fight.
Oh my god, groups really do complicate things. See? Gross. We'll beat his ass! Doors. The mortal enemy. Okay, go god, it's another door. Y'all have keys! What happened to the keys?
Is this the afterlife? We're not dead yet, friend.
I like seeing Percy smile. I feel like it doesn't happen very- Oh no, here we go. Oh no, murder the bitch. When did they get their hands on Scanlan? He was in the middle of the group!
What's a guy gotta do to get some action around here?
I was about to say, Scanlan can't get captured the second time in an episode. Scanlan, invest in a short sword, buddy. Come on, go after him. There we go. I was about to say, start murdering bitches. Come on, Percy. Oh no. No. I knew that was going to happen. Like the minute they gave her a wide shot, I knew she was immediately gonna die. I don't think that's booze. That looks like something explosive. I don't want him to die I don't want him to die a second time. Oh, he has his loot back. Oh, thank God. Get somebody out. Oh, I love it. Where's Percy? Okay. No, don't go after him. Leave. Oh my God, just fucking leave. Did the Derolos really want this man to tutor their kids?
I killed 'cause I wanted to.
You fucked up. Your entire life is about to get fucked, dude.
Wanted you to know.
Shoot him again. Shoot him again. No mercy.
We'll have my vengeance, and no one will stand in my way.
All right, calm down.
You are not the last Derolo.
Oh, did she live?
She lives.
Yes. Okay, how is she living?
But I just got it.
Toss it. Like, I understand why Vax is angry, but Stonefell did need to die. She thinks she was abandoned, I'm sure. Oh, and she's been under duress this whole time. That's what I was afraid of. When they said he had a sister, I was afraid that she was under duress this whole time. And it turns out that she is. So y'all might not like this, but I'll be blunt. I am not a fan of anti-revenge narratives. If someone who has been wronged, like Percy has, is looking for revenge and everyone's like, oh no, you're not gonna want revenge. It's only gonna make things worse. And while that's true, Vax was just mad that, you know, Percy ran off and, you know, kind of fucked up the mission, which I get, but Stonefell absolutely needed to die. Sometimes moving on is not enough. Sometimes a bitch just needs to die. Sometimes somebody needs to suffer, and maybe that's not the healthiest way to look at things. I don't care. Demon-eyed Percy, y'all. I liked it a lot. That was a little bit sexy. Dangerous, but a little bit sexy. There are a couple of things that I am noticing about Percy specifically. I don't know if these are symptoms of like a particular form of PTSD, but when he's reminiscing, he immediately turns into someone younger. I wouldn't say he regresses per se, but he definitely becomes like a little more human and a lot less dour. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a symptom of anything, but I can tell you that it is very poignant because you see that happening with a lot of people who have been through shit. When they go back to reminisce about times they had before they went through shit, it tends to be very comforting and makes them very happy. I love that Keyleth is getting gradually more confident, but they don't really lampshade it, they just show it. Like, they don't say, oh, Keyleth, you're getting better at things. No, it just shows that she's more confident covering all the blind spots of the group, that she is just getting better naturally. They don't necessarily call it out every 15 seconds when she does something mildly competent. I get now that they're showing a little bit of Vex's faults as well, because Vex always seems very hyper competent in everything she does, but at the thought that her brother might be hanging out with someone a little more than her, she gets a little bit worried, which I get because, you know, as someone who comes from a family of several siblings, there is a certain amount of, you're not gonna hang out with me anymore. And I feel like since Vax and Vex really depend on each other, that maybe it's a little more codependent than just a growing distance between friends that you just happen to be blood related to, you know? Grog is still the best. Scanlan's still great. I feel kind of bad for Pike though, because the wise woman definitely just said, oh honey, you're not cursed, you just have depression. And it's like, oh, cool. Is there a spell for that? I honestly thought it would take longer to get to Whitestone, like a lot longer, but it did not. I do have a lot of mixed feelings about Percy's sister still being alive and how she's still alive. So something about like the partially white hair. I need to know why she's still alive. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna like it. I have a feeling that Percy's not gonna have anybody else other than Vox Machina after this arc, and it's gonna make me real upset. That also means I'll be looking to season 2 to make it better. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So with that being said, please like if you like this video, please subscribe if you would like to see more. You can support the channel on Patreon, where you will find full reactions a day early for each series. So for both Nirvana and Fire and for Vox Machina. And if you haven't given Nirvana and Fire a chance, if you really love political intrigue and martial arts drama, please, please, please give it a chance. It's great. You can find me on every piece of social media, Tumblr, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. Thank you for watching. Stay weird, lovely, and happy eating.